Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday to you all, and welcome to another week at school. It's a fairly short and sweet, bit of a mixed bag, a little bit of an update video from me for assembly this morning. And my first two jobs are to remember to do things that I forgot last week. There were two things that I was meant to mention in Good Work Assembly that I forgot, so I need to do those first. The first was some brilliant artwork from year four Holly class, and I left these beautiful things outside my office ready to take into assembly and then forgot all about them. So in year four, in a bit of a mixture between art and music, the children had to design some inspired by African art, some really colourful musical instruments, and I think they've made shakers, which I'll show you today. And then I think on Friday the children in this class went on to design some drums as well to play. So the two children that Miss Nixon has chosen as working particularly hard on their shakers are Izzy and Harriet. So Izzy, I think this one's yours, and I can really see that you've been inspired by that colourful African art in the painted decoration that you've added to your shaker or your maracas. And then Harriet, again, I love the repeated pattern and the colourful design that you have added to your shaker. And girls, both of you worked extremely hard coming up with your designs and painting those and then wrapping that design around your shaker. So well done to Izzy and Harriet. I thought we'd test them out, so I'm going to just play some lively African music and see if your shakers add some extra rhythm and movement to this piece of music. So here we go. Izzy and Harriet, your shakers are about to be put to the test. I hope the lids are on tight. Here we go. Girls, they have officially passed the African music shaker test. Congratulations to Izzy and Harriet. I'll just stop this now. Yeah, well done, girls. They are absolutely super duper. I think it's rice you've got in the bottom. It really makes a lovely sound, actually. Quite a gentle but quite a rhythmic sound, so well done, you two. Okay, and then the other thing that I've been promising Miss Green to do all week, and I kept forgetting, is to announce the winners of the most words read competition. Now, this is for children in year 4, 5 and 6, and it's part of their accelerated reader programme, and every word that the children read is counted by a computer programme when they do their quizzes, and it all adds up, if they pass their quizzes, to being able to count the number of words that children have read. Now, we've still got an ongoing competition that will be announced before the end of the year around which children have managed to reach their 1 million word count. But these children here are the children who've read the most number of words, not the most number of books, but the highest number of words this year. So with the exception of 5 Birch, who are still having a go because you were a bit late starting with this, these are the winners. These children have read and read and read, and we know, because we say it all the time, the more you read, the smarter you get. It's a fact. So these children are particularly smart because they have been reading and reading and reading and reading. So here we go. In for Holly, the person who has read the highest number of words, and it doesn't surprise me at all because I know this person really loves reading at home, at school, and really gets a great deal of pleasure out of reading both fiction and non-fiction. It's you, William. It's William. Well done, William. William O. Fantastic. And William, I believe you are in for Holly. So congratulations to William. I know that reading is a really special thing for you, so well done. And in for Sycamore, the person who has read the highest number of words is Seth A. So well done, Seth. You too are getting smarter with every word that you read. Well done to Seth. As I say, 5 Birch are going to carry on for a little while, but 5 Willow, no surprises here for me. This person I know reads all the time and has lots and lots and lots of ability to have discussions about the books that she has read. So far 2 boys, and now we've got a girl, and it's you, Esme. Esme, congratulations. You are proof of the more you read, the smarter you get, because you are a very smart girl indeed. So congratulations, Esme, keep reading. And then into year 6, I've got a girl in one class and a boy in the other. So it's been a lovely kind of spread between girls and boys, this, showing that in our school, both boys and girls love to read. In 6 Cedar, there were so many high entries in year 6 because we read all the time in year 6 and longer books. But the winner in 6 Cedar is the person who has read the highest number of words this year is, no surprises here either, Elizabeth. Congratulations to Elizabeth. I know that Elizabeth, she has lots and lots of interests, but reading is certainly one of them, and she reads all the time. She always had since she was a really little girl. So congratulations, Elizabeth. Your scores stood out. And then in 6 Chestnut, you know, I could have almost predicted these, but there were so many of you with such high scores. It was really tight at the top. But the winner who has read the highest and understood the highest number of words in year 6, and my goodness me, there were a lot of them, is Elliot. And Elliot, again, you are proof that the more you read, the smarter you get. So congratulations, Elliot, and congratulations to all of those children. Miss Green has some certificates and some little prizes for you, so she'll be coming round to your classes to give you those. But congratulations to William, Seth, Esme, Elizabeth and Elliot. That's really good news. Oh, good. I'm glad I've remembered to do those jobs that I've been a bit forgetful last week. I don't know. I think it was with all the changes that's been going on. And speaking of changes, I know that your teachers will either have already spoken to you or will be speaking to you today about the changes again, another week and some more changes to the class bubbles. Is that sunshine just glaring in my face a little bit? I don't really know if that's any better. Perhaps it is a little bit. Okay. So we had a week, didn't we, when we really tried. We joined the year groups together as a year group bubble of 60 so that you could play together and eat together in the dining hall. And we worked really hard on that, didn't we? Both you did, the kitchen team, midday supervisors did. Now, I get regular updates from Calderdale that tell me what the current information is relating to COVID and COVID infections. And during the week last week, it became apparent that Calderdale and Halifax, where we live, is not doing particularly brilliantly at the moment, and that there are lots of people who are getting COVID at the moment, and the numbers are kind of on the rise. And I worry about that. Now, it's really good because people don't seem to be getting really poorly with the COVID, but I'm worried that if I kept you together as a year group bubble, playing together and eating together of 60, so both classes, if one of you went on to test positive for COVID, for example, you wouldn't be very poorly, I'm sure, but it would mean that the entire year group would need to self-isolate rather than just your class. And at this stage, with only 4 weeks of term left, I thought that was a risk that wasn't an okay risk to take. And I didn't want any of you missing any of your last 4 weeks of school or for it to go into the summer holidays. Now, I still think that there could be some bubble closures between now and the end of term, just preparing ourselves for that. And that's okay. We know what to do if that's the case. But I think it's much better if we keep those to being class bubbles rather than year group bubbles. So we are back to how things were before last week. So you will again be eating in your classrooms. The difference is now that we are going to be delivering your hot meals to you. So it's a hot meal every day. We're not going back to sandwiches, but you will be eating in your classroom, and that's fine. In some ways, it's quieter, more chilled out than eating in the dining hall. So we'll make the most of that. And you will again be playing together as a class bubble in the playground at lunchtime and playtime. Okay, so that's happening from today, and I'm sorry for that change, but it's the right thing to do, and I have to just keep making sure I'm listening to all of the advice that is round and about. Now, sports days were meant to be this week, and we are still going to have sports days before summer, but Mr. Greenwood just needs a little bit more time to work with me and work with other people to now, because we were going to do them as a year group bubble, to work out how we can do them and make time for us all to do them is in class bubbles or in a way that makes sure that the two classes don't actually mix when we're competing. So we will get back to you on that. Sports days will happen somewhere between now and the end of term, so try not to worry about that. And year 6, we're working hard, and your teachers are working hard to make sure that you can still rehearse together, but not in a way that would make you all contacts of each other if somebody was going on to test positive. So it's another week and another few little tweaks and changes, but that's okay, because one thing we've got so much better at this year is coping with change. We are experts in that, and I'm sure this won't affect our happiness for these last 4 weeks of school. I think it's still going to be really, really good. Okay, I think that's all from me today. I look forward to seeing you round and about this morning, and have a really good day's learning, everybody. Have a lovely day. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye.